Get ready, because Sony just turned the camera world upside down again. Out of nowhere, they've unveiled something that's got photographers, filmmakers, and tech geeks everywhere doing a double take. It's called the Sony IMX9-7, and it's a square CMOS sensor that's setting new records in just about every department. For anyone who thought we'd already hit the ceiling of camera sensor innovation, Sony just said, not even close. This thing is a monster, and it's going to reshape how we think about digital imaging altogether. Let's start with what everyone's talking about: the resolution. We're not just talking a minor bump here. The IMX9-7 packs an insane 10,270 by 10,270 pixels. That's over 105 million effective pixels. Yep, you heard that right. A 105 megapixel sensor, and not in a wide or rectangular format like we're used to, but perfectly square. It's so detailed you could zoom in from a mile away and still make out the tiniest textures. The kind of clarity this thing can produce borders on surreal. It's the kind of detail that reveals everything literally down to the pores or the threads of fabric in a shot. It's overkill in the best possible way. But what really separates this sensor from the rest is its speed. Sony's engineers went all out, giving the IMX9-7 the ability to capture a staggering 113 frames per second at 8-bit and 73 frames per second at 12-bit color. Think about that for a second: over 100 full-resolution frames per second at 105 megapixels. That's an amount of data flying through the system so fast it sounds like science fiction. Sports photographers, wildlife shooters, and even filmmakers are probably already daydreaming about what they could do with that kind of firepower. If this had existed during major world sports events, we'd have seen every kick, every swing, every blink of an eye frozen in perfect detail. The speed alone is enough to make any camera manufacturer nervous. And then there's the game-changing feature: global shutter technology. Forget the rolling shutter that turns fast-moving subjects into wobbly noodles or bending blades. With a global shutter, every pixel is exposed simultaneously. That means perfect, distortion-free images even in the most chaotic motion. For anyone who's ever tried to film a helicopter rotor, a race car, or even a machine on an assembly line, this is a massive win. It completely eliminates that annoying jello effect that plagues most sensors. Everything looks natural, crisp, and real. It's one of those upgrades that once you experience it, there's no going back. Now, let's talk about size. The IMX9-7 has a 39.7mm diagonal measurement, which puts it just shy of a full-frame sensor. That makes it a large, professional-grade component, definitely not something you'll find in your average mirrorless camera anytime soon. Still, even though it's slightly smaller than full-frame, it's clear Sony didn't compromise on performance. It's built for serious applications that demand both precision and speed. Another fascinating twist is that Sony is offering two versions of this sensor, one with a standard Bayer color filter and another monochrome version that's optimized for light sensitivity. The black and white version is going to be a dream come true for low-light shooters and scientific or industrial imaging specialists who need every bit of photon efficiency they can get. And Sony didn't stop there. They integrated a high dynamic range mode directly into the sensor architecture. That means richer highlights, deeper shadows, and a smoother tonal curve without having to slow down your frame rate. Usually, HDR means compromise either slower speed or reduced bit depth, but not here. Sony's managed to deliver both dynamic range and high speed in one shot. But here's the real twist in the story: this sensor isn't actually being marketed for photographers or cinematographers, at least not yet. Sony designed the IMX9-7 primarily for industrial and machine vision systems. That means it's aimed at robotics, factory automation, scientific equipment, and other high-precision fields where cameras aren't taking pretty pictures but are instead analyzing, inspecting, or guiding machinery. Still, history tells us that whenever Sony creates groundbreaking sensor technology, it doesn't stay confined to the lab for long. Just look at the lineage of sensors that started in industrial applications before finding their way into alpha cameras or even cinema rigs. You can bet creative professionals are already plotting how to adapt this one for high-end video and photography. And Sony didn't just stop with one chip, they've created an entire family around it. The IMX9-7, for instance, offers the same 105 megapixel resolution but captures at 56 frames per second. Then there's the IMX-9 a 64-megapixel variant that can shoot a ridiculous 138 frames per second, and the IMX-9, a 51-megapixel speed demon that goes up to 225 frames per second. It's like Sony's throwing a buffet of options at the imaging world. Pick your resolution, pick your speed, and let your imagination run wild. Whether you need ultra-high-res stills or lightning-fast video capture, there's a sensor in this lineup built for it. The message from Sony couldn't be clearer. They're staking their claim to the future of imaging. Every few years, they drop something that redefines what's possible. And the IMX-9 feels like one of those seismic moments. It's not just an incremental step, it's a leap. It shows that Sony's not just following trends but creating the roadmap for everyone else. Canon, Nikon, and other competitors will have to hustle to catch up, because once global shutter sensors of this size and quality hit mainstream cameras, the game changes completely. Now, just when you think the surprises are over, there's more action coming, literally from DJI. The company known for drones and action cameras is back, and it looks like the Osmo Action 6 is about to make waves in 2025. This isn't a mild refresh, it's a complete overhaul that blends hardware innovation with smart integration in ways that are going to blow adventure filmmakers' minds. Leaked test photos have already surfaced, showing the new Action 6 syncing up with what appears to be a smartwatch. That's right, DJI is turning your wrist into a remote control hub for your camera. You'll be able to start or stop recording, change modes, and monitor real-time data all from your watch. Imagine bombing down a mountain trail or diving into the surf, glancing at your wrist, and controlling your camera without touching it. That's not just convenience, that's a whole new level of storytelling control. And the data integration is crazy. Heart rate, oxygen levels, GPS, speed, it all gets synced and embedded right into your footage automatically. It's like your videos now tell the full story of your adventure, not just what you saw but how you felt while you were doing it. Connectivity is handled through advanced Bluetooth tech, keeping the whole system running smoothly without lag. The specs on the camera itself are equally impressive. It sports a huge 1-inch sensor delivering roughly 13.5 stops of dynamic range. That's cinematic territory for an action cam. It means richer colors, smoother gradients, and better performance in harsh lighting. Video shooters are getting a treat to 8K at 30 frames per second, 5.3K at 60, and 4000 at a silky 120 frames per second for slow motion. It's essentially like strapping a mini cinema camera to your helmet. Details from insider leaks suggest the Action 6 will support modern Wi-Fi protocols like 802.11 ABG and ECMAX and Bluetooth 5.1, ensuring fast data transfers and reliable pairing. It's also rated to handle temperatures from -20 Celsius up to 45 C, so whether you're in the snow or the desert, it's good to go. DJI has been consistent with its release cycle, dropping new models around late summer each year. The Action 1 arrived in September 2022, the Action 4 came in August 2023, and the Action 5 Pro in September 2024. Following that rhythm, the new Action 6 looks on track for a launch sometime between August and October 2025. Considering FCC filings and leaked prototype photos have already surfaced, the stage is clearly set for an official reveal any moment now. The leaked images aren't your typical grainy, blurry sneak peeks either. They look surprisingly polished, almost like DJI is teasing fans intentionally. The design keeps the popular dual-screen setup, one display on the front and one on the back, perfect for vloggers who need to stay framed while recording. But there's a mysterious new element in play, a pill-shaped component just below the front screen. No one knows for sure what it is yet. It doesn't seem to be a speaker or a standard button. Theories are flying around, maybe it's a new type of sensor, or perhaps a gesture control pad that responds to movement or touch. Whatever it is, it's adding fuel to the excitement because it's something we've never seen on an action cam before. Design-wise, the Osmo Action 6 looks familiar but more refined. It maintains the rugged, compact look of the Action 5 Pro, which was praised for its durability and image clarity, but subtle tweaks hint at improvements in handling, heat management, and maybe even weight distribution. DJI's engineers know that small changes in build quality can make a big difference during intense shoots, and it seems they've focused on perfecting those fine details. Recent FCC documentation also points to two different battery capacities, 1770 mAh and 1500 mAh, suggesting that DJI might be preparing both a standard and a pro version, just like they've done before. That strategy makes sense. It gives users the option between portability and extended battery life depending on their shooting style. If all this plays out as expected, 2025 could be a landmark year for both Sony and DJI. On one side, you've got Sony redefining imaging technology from the ground up with a 105-megapixel global shutter powerhouse that could trickle down into future mirrorless and cinema cameras. On the other, DJI is pushing action cameras into an entirely new era of integration, making them smarter, tougher, and more cinematic than ever. The competition between these tech giants is only driving innovation faster, and for creators, that means one thing: the tools for storytelling are about to get more powerful, more versatile, and more exciting than ever before.